I'm going to help you start your fat loss and fitness journey. I'm going to make it pretty simple for you. All you have to do is answer four questions. If you answer those four questions, that will give you the layout, the blueprint, and the information you need to start your individual fat loss and fitness journey. You see, to start a fitness and fat loss journey really isn't that hard, but with all the overload of information and the expectations we put on ourselves, it really starts to become or seem very overcomplicated. I'm going to uncomplicate this for you, but before I do that, it's important to understand something. Why do I say fat loss and not weight loss? It's very important to understand that, right? Weight loss means you're losing anything from anywhere, right? Muscle, water, whatever the case may be. What you want to lose is fat. That's a very important distinction that we have to understand. So, what you want to lose is fat, not muscle. But briefly, why would you listen to me, right? You see, sometimes I see people giving fitness information, fitness advice out there in the World Wide Web. Do people even say that anymore? Do people say World Wide Web anymore? It's not that this information out there isn't sound advice, right? It just sometimes seems very generic and not really relatable to an adult, right? Who has a full time career, full time responsibilities, a parent, right? Who has to get up for 8 to 10 hours of work when their kid kept them up the whole night. And I feel like when you get fitness information, especially on something how to start your fat loss and fitness journey, right? You have to take it from people who have been in a similar situation as you have because they did it in that situation. Someone who doesn't have your responsibilities did it in a very different, I'm not going to say easier, but maybe more manageable situation than you did. New shirt, little stubble. What can I say? Dad's life. But listen, I've been in this fitness game for over 20 years. I've always lifted weights, but when I was entering my 30s, I realized I had gotten very heavy and completely out of shape. Over the next couple of years, I managed to lose over 60 pounds of fat and keep all of my muscle. Towards the end of that journey, I just had a new stressful promotion at work. I was in the middle of buying a house, and I just had my first kid. I say this to say that I'm a real person, busy professional, a parent of two, and if I can do this, you can too, regardless of other life responsibilities. I've gained muscle, lost fat, learned how to train for different goals and purposes. I've helped people. I've been coached by world class professionals. I've learned from them. And I just love helping people, especially busy professionals and parents who find it hard to start a fitness journey. I love helping them reach that next level in their physique and their health and their fitness so they can see the difference it does make in their life. But enough about why you should listen to me. Here are the questions you need to ask yourself to start your fitness journey. Number one, what is your why? Really think about this. Why do you want to get in shape? Why do you want to start a fat loss and fitness journey? Is it because you want to look better? Do you want a six pack? Is it just because you want better health markers, because you want to feel better, to be around your family, friends, and kids? What is your reasoning? Do you want to gain more endurance? Do you want to gain muscle? Do you want to lose fat? You have to have a specific purpose and goal in mind before you start any fitness journey so you know where you're going. So, what is your why? Really sit down and think about that. Number two, what kind of training, workout environment do you need to accomplish your fat loss fitness goal? I'll give you an example. We had a dad who was really just after looking good, right? Aesthetics. He wanted to gain muscle and lose fat. And we did just that. But for his goals, he needed either really well equipped home gym or a commercial gym. He also needed a little more attention to his diet in terms of protein intake and so forth, right? But we had another dad who we helped lose some weight, who all he wanted to do was lose a couple of pounds, feel better, and have better health markers to be around his family and kids, right? And we accomplished that with him just working out at home 2 to 3 times a week and following a more nutritionally dense diet. He was able to accomplish that. So your goal when it comes to fitness and fat loss will determine what kind of workout environment you need. Do you need a home gym? Do you need a basic gym? Like, do you just need a pair of dumbbells? Do you need a commercial gym? Do you need some yoga books and mats? Maybe you don't need to pay that trainer $2 million to train you. Maybe all you need is a pair of 20-pound dumbbells and a workout at home. So find out what kind of training workout environment you need to complement your fat loss and fitness goals. Number three, what type of diet and nutrition plan do you need to accomplish your fitness goals? So now you've identified your goal, your why, the environment you need, and the equipment you need. Now, what are you going to eat to reach those goals? Here's our advice. Whatever you decide, do not start by cutting your calories by 1,000 or more, drinking detox shakes, going on the low carb, keto diet, fasting diet, whatever diet you're going to follow. All those diets aim to do one thing, and that's reduce the amount of food you eat, aka calories, which in turn makes you lose weight. The diet you choose for your individual needs depends on your goals. Going back to number one, what is your goal, right? For a detailed overview on we believe is one of the best diets you could follow as a busy professional or a parent, check the link down below. It's called the best fat loss diet for parents. We go into a detailed overview of how to eat, what to eat, and why we think this diet is the most sustainable for you as a busy professional to adhere to. Finally, number four, what are your time constraints? Be realistic, man. If you can't make it to the gym or a workout six times a week, excuse me, then don't set yourself up for failure and say you're going to go 5, 6 times a week. Start off going 2 times a week or 3 times a week, or start off doing something at home. Look at your schedule, look at your time, be realistic with yourself and say, how much time do I have to work out to give to this? Because if you set a time, let's say 2 times a week, and you adhere to that, you're going to feel good about yourself. And you're going to push yourself to maybe do 3 times a week. But when you start really big, you put like this monumental pressure on yourself to like, oh, I have to work out 5, 6 days a week. You do it for the first week, and the second week, you're done. So please be realistic with yourself. Okay, that's one of the things that I think it's important in helping parents is not only helping them with the nutrition and training plan, but their schedule, right? We love looking at their schedule and figuring out what is the best time for them to work out. Because the best time for you to work out is not the best time for me to work out. We are all different. So be realistic with your time constraints. So now you've answered your why, your how, and your when. With those questions answered, you can really sit down and start your fat loss and fitness journey with a blueprint, with a plan. I hope this video gave any busy professional or any parent some help out there on how to start the fat loss and fitness journey. It's all about being realistic with yourself and coming up with a plan. If we could be of any help, of course, reach out to us. We love helping busy professionals, especially parents,